Hey guys, how you going? Aussie Stuntman, Aussie YouTube community. What's been happening here? See, I know a lot of people have been building cobblestone, pardon me, farms on YouTube, and I know they're really small. And I thought I could try and make a big one. I know I could make it a lot bigger, but this is as big as I want it for the amount of cobble that it can make in one at a time. And you'd be thinking, you can see the water up here. We'll go up here quickly, have a look. Go up here. You can see that's where the start of it, where you got the lava and the water, and I'll push it out with these pistons here. You got pistons here, and then wait, come over here, but wait, there's more, and look, there's more pistons right there. So come back over here, and you'd be thinking, what's all the wiring, how's it run? And this is how it's run here. You'd be thinking, what, you use redstone torch, redstone repeater, and then you've got something like here, like a wired up to a sticky piston, but then with a hole in the ground, and you're like, Aussie Stuntman, what are you doing? See, why is there a hole there? Why is it piston with a block? So what we'll do is we'll start it over here. Grab our redstone. See, I've used redstone repeaters here to make it delay, so the pistons do slow down, so it doesn't work properly, the machine. So come over here, first one, whack it in there. You notice how it immediately pushes the piston, sticky piston, sorry, out over the hole and cuts the power off. Notice how it nips the power there, cuts it off, you know. So it will shut it on and off. It cuts it off, then retracts. But the thing is, as soon as it's off the hole, it starts again. So that's how I make the pistons work. And see what that one does is you. Oh wait, sorry, fix it here. And see now with all these ones here, you have a delay, a really slow delay, come up to this piston here. And this piston here is, see, slowly pushing the cobblestone out in front of these pistons here. And what happens? You'll see, it'll keep pushing it out until it hits this wall here. That has to stay there because that's powering those pistons right there. So how to make these pistons move is I come over here, and I do have the same kind of contraption here, just set up on a little bit of a hill. I could have made it a bit neater, but sorry. So what we do is wire it up again. Where's crap? Oops, sorry. Come over here. Where did I put the torch? Oh, the torch is there. So redstone there. Around here. And then redstone just here, and see, it's the same deal again. And I said just using from the torch over the hole, use 2 repeaters to slow this one down here, but then having a signal coming off here, slowing this one down, and this one will be powering all these pistons all the way along here. So you jump up here, how the power comes up here, and now you'll see all these pistons moving at different times just because of the redstone repeaters at different times. And you see here, how I've got, sorry, fell off. Come back up. How I've got all the pistons in one row, and how I end up powering that was I'd have one row of power on the bottom. See here, powering each second piston, not sticky piston, sorry. And then I built it up here, and then built over the top, because if it is one down lower, that redstone down there will join with this one. So build it up, and then that's how you power the pistons up there. And then what happens is, see now it's actually pushing it out and pushing it this way, slowly pushing it forward. But then you're thinking how those pistons are going to get any cobblestone when they're right over there. What we do is come over here, and we're going to start the last piston mechanism up now. We'll just put the redstone there, and now see this one starts, back and forward it goes. This one's a lot slower. I made it just for purposes there. We could wrong button. Could speed it up by just making this one a bit faster. There we go. Could make it then a bit too fast, so we wanted to do it slow down a bit. Bit better. And now see this same deal as before. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 powered pistons, and you come up here. You do have the 3 up, probably having 4 or 5. 5. Yes, sorry, my bad. Powering all these pistons here. And see what happens now is when you've got, it gets a bit confusing now, all these pistons. That one piston 1, I basically call it piston 1, even though they're rows, I'll call it piston 1. The row of piston 1 pushes it forward here to here, and that row of piston 2s pushes the rock this way. And the pistons 3 pushes the rock this way. And then you come over here to pistons 4, and then pistons 4, they got 4 with only 4 pistons, pushes the stone all the way up to here. The thing is, it only can push it 15 long. You could actually, if you wanted to, make it Oh, actually, no, that was full there. What you could do is, if you wanted to make another mechanism to push the stone even further, but I said the amount that it makes is enough for what you want to do, and it does it pretty quickly. It's not the quickest. I could change all the delays on the repeaters and make it a lot faster, but we'll just see how we go with this one. Just gonna like fast forward a bit because you don't want to stand here and watch this all day. You can see now it is complete, and this is how much it actually makes. It is actually a whole lot of cobblestone. You don't want to watch the whole thing. It did take ages, so it does fill up here first, and then come over here, and then the very last bit to fill up is the bits over here. When you do dig it up, I think you do get up from my memory 64, 64 up 48, so you do get a whole lot of blocks. But the thing is, before we dig it up, what we're going to do is actually turn it off, otherwise it's going to keep building and building. So what we do is basically just cut the power for each piston, so each piston will just stop. And obviously this one actually stopped itself. As I said, that can happen. How it looks like it shouldn't be out there because it's still powered and stopped. That is a glitch when it does this. That's the problem with this system. If you go away on a little adventure and come back, it could actually be stopped, and there's nothing you can much do about it except dig up the rock and then place it again. But we're stopping it because it's full, so don't worry about it. Come over here, and then we'll turn this last one off there, and there you go. Now they're all off. Now let's go dig up some rock. But there you go. Like I said before, you do get 64, 64, 48 rock all from here. All you do, the easiest way is just start digging from this corner here and work your way up, but kind of you have to dig backwards so you don't fall down, or if you even wanted to, you could go even underneath and dig it all. But the problem with going underneath is, with my system over here, oops, sorry, come up here, you might dig it, you don't want to dig up this here, because then the system won't work anymore. Anyway guys, hope you liked it. Here we go, jump up, and there we go. My giant cobblestone farm. Hope you liked it. Look at the happy dance. Bye. More Minecraft coming soon. See you guys. This was brought to you by Aussie Stuntman and Hunter Production.